Yeah, my name is Jim Brashears. I'm retired fire chief from the County of Paradise and currently with the Butte County Fire Safe Council and Paradise Ridge Fire Safe Council. And we're just lighting a fire with ordinary combustibles. Think about an A rating. A 1A is a pallet, basically a bunch of stacked sticks and a small pallet. So we're going to probably do, I don't know, looks to me like maybe a 4 or 5A fire here in terms of materials. And you can see it's going to get hot quick.
My name is Jim Hauptman. I'm with the Butte County Fire Safe Council. I'm retired with the City Chief of Fire Department as an engineer. We're going to try out the Eliminator today. Pretty simple to operate. This there's instructions right there. Some of the design features is the nozzles on the handle, and probably the biggest thing is what they're known for is to mix up the chemical inside. It's unpressurized. You can turn this knob right here. Mixes up everything. So every month you can adjust this, mix up the chemical inside so there's never any caking or anything. It's pretty simple to operate. I'm going to go ahead and charge it now. Twist. Pull down. It's ready to go. Good thing.
I think it's enough fire.
There's a lot of stuff in there. I'm surprised it still has power.
What do you think about the performance of the Eliminator? How easy was it to use, and was it an effective tool in at least slowing down or suppressing this fire?
Definitely. I think it was easy to use, probably easier than a regular extinguisher. I think most extinguishers frighten people, and the idea of you having the handle be on one hand and the nozzle on the other, where this is just intuitive that you have the handle and the nozzle all on the hose together, makes total sense.
Unfair. Well, look at how the other one did better. And that's a little smaller extinguisher, but I didn't get very much suppression out of this one.
Just had a little more distance to it.
Had a little more ump and a little more knockdown.
Now that's a 2.5.
This is a 2 as well, so that's a 3.
It's a 3A.
Oh, 3A, okay. We'll be releasing
1A.
1A.
But still,
yeah.
I mean, it was only 1A because of the amount,
Yeah.
not the knockdown power.
Yeah.
So the amount of product. So, I mean, I think it was a good comparison of that knocked down better than this knocked down. Because at that first burst, it's the same. Other than that, it has a little more juice.
Yeah.
Better penetration. But I would get immediate ignition back, from the suppression. And now this is done. This one isn't even, this is just garbage.
Throw it in the fire.
Now, I'm told by a guy who uses these in his general welding fire suppression that he can break one of these down and within a minute or less have it all ready to go for a second blast.
So that's a really good filling point, because I'm done. This goes in a garbage can. It's like reloading a gun over there.
Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to break down this fire extinguisher. We have a whole other canister of powder, and it's self-service in the sense that we don't have to go to a service to do it. We can do it right near. It'll take us like 5-10 minutes, and we're ready to go. Again, for reignition, you know, and we could do that 5 times if we have the canisters. I have one gentleman who has 10 of these on his welding truck because he does super high microwave welding and things like that, and he really uses them in his day in, day out process. So
these two are equivalent. The difference is a professional certified person needs to repair this one or refill it, where we're going to attempt this one today right now. You can see in here, this is what you're turning in the bottom. Let me see if we can do it. There's very little chemical left in there.
Oh wow.
So when you're mixing up the chemical in there, there's a wheel on the bottom here, and they give you another handle to turn the whole thing.
All right.
Unfortunately, I've got the instructional video.
Well, I know you have to do that. I know you have to wipe this stuff.
You can take other shots of pulling it out to redo things, see the kind of
Rusoh
things.
Eliminator fire extinguisher.
You can take these out. This is the discharge one that we just used. Has a hole in the middle of it. This is the one that hasn't been used.
So you just replace those cartridges?
Replace this cartridge. So there was a cartridge in the top here. There's the pressure switch that you're going to remove when you charge it up. This is a refill kit for the whole thing. There's a seal on here that will let you know if it's been removed or not. This unit's under pressure, or not under pressure. So that's how much is in there to begin with.
Okay.
Hands for sure.
You're doing pretty good here, Jim, so far, from memory. Did you change that little washer?
Yep. Now let's get another one we're going to time.
Now what's this doing right here?
We're aligning. There's a little red mark right here, and then there's some other marks over here, and this has to be in that zone right there. So that's what we're trying to do. I don't think my grandmother could do this. Safety feature right here. Pop that into place. I'm looking at the direction that says loosen. I'm turning it that way.
Uh-oh.
Give it a little love just because.
Locked and loaded?
Ready to go.
Hey Jim.
Yeah.
Still got some fire?
Yeah.
Let's go do a second run.
You sure?
Why not?
Sure. So I'd watched the video to get certified on the whole extinguisher process, and had never changed one out before. They gave me for this demo a new fire extinguisher already set up, a new Eliminator. And then they gave me a refill cartridge that had everything in it ready to go. It has a replacement a cylinder in here for the accelerant. Then it has the washer and the keeper to put it all back into service. So I took it apart. They give you the wrench to take it apart with. Cleaned up all the mechanisms inside, replaced the washers, and then put it back together. And the key thing I think is probably to make sure you get the keeper in here to keep it as the safety. Again, maintenance-wise, you can pinch this right here. I know you can do it. I just did it before. Anyway, you pull that up. You can check that. And then the other thing is to make sure that this is lined up right here. And kind of surprised myself how easy it was to do.